This is H. Brown with the Tony Dorenzo Network, Hot Talk TV. We're here at Daly's Dive, still known as Buck Tavern. It's going to be some sad shit, folks. Some sad shit. Thank you. We're produced by Tony Dorenzo. He runs Pop Talk TV, and he's an umbrella for a half dozen or more ongoing internet shows, and mine is one of them.
What? We live? We have live.
Shuts up to me. Hey everybody, it's the H. Brown Hour on Pop Talk TV. Producer, as always, is Tony Dorenzo. We're here in Chris Daly's Dive, still cold, unfortunately. What's the name of the place?
Daly's Dive.
Buck
Tavern.
A Buck Tavern on the outside, so you can't figure it out.
I like that.
We're here with a new hustler in town. She's 21 years old. Her name is Olivia, and she's hustling up people like us and trying to make us into international stars. She's from Australia. She's 21 years old. Olivia, tell us what the gig. As a preface, your group has approached a whole bunch of my friends who do independent shows that make no money out of it, and suddenly out of the blue comes Olivia saying, "Hey, we want to talk to you about the gig that we've got going from Australia." Tell us about your gig, Olivia.
So it's called I Tour You, and it's a new platform for creating.
I Tour You?
Yeah, I Tour You. It sounds different in an Australian accent, that's for sure. So it's all about maybe creating a story or an adventure or telling a story.
Kind of like we're doing now?
Yeah, on a new platform.
Do you notice the cable cars running outside?
No, I haven't noticed yet.
You know how much we paid to make those cars run by when I just said that?
Let's switch this one.
How much?
No, this one.
That's
my glass.
Oh, that's your glass.
He just like,
So,
Cool.
we're not that organized.
so
Yeah, wait till you see it. It'll be on YouTube in 4 hours.
okay, cool. So we've got I Tour You.
Dude, pay attention. Pay
Is
attention.
everyone paying attention?
Yeah, we're paying attention.
I don't feel like.
You were telling us you're coming from
Well, let
out of
tell the story.
Australia, and we're totally blown away. You're 21 years old. You're walking into the top political bar in San Francisco
Oh, really?
in an afternoon where there's nobody here, and you're saying, "Hey, I got a product to sell, and it has to do with whatever your particular exposure." How do you pick your people? What are you doing here? How are you going to
Okay.
make any money?
So we first started off with this product that would allow people to do this. We want everyone in the world to start publishing on this. But to get there, we can't just say, okay, it's here, ready to use, let's go. We're looking for really interesting publishers, people that, are interested in sort of experimenting on a different platform. There's advantages of doing something that has audio, because you can put it straight into the phone.
What would the publishers be doing for you?
The publishers would just be publishing whatever content they wanted. It's the same kind of deal where you put something on YouTube. You own the content. You can take it up, put it down whenever you want.
All right, check out my status update.
Okay. Can you show me? Can you bring your computer over here?
What are you doing?
Can you bring your computer over here?
Huh?
Why do
That's how we're listening to the Rolling Stones.
Okay, well, I'm glad we're listening to the Rolling Stones.
So why in the world do you contact people like myself? I'm H. Brown. I have SF BullDog. I've done 1,500 columns in politics. And you contact at the same time, to the right of me off camera, Luke Thomas, who's the best photographer in California. How do you pick people to contact to join your cause?
Anyone who seems to have something interesting to say, something
Who
that's
determines what's interesting?
me.
Number of hits somewhere?
No, it's not even number of hits, because I don't actually look at that. I look at whether the content is interesting. If this person is, well together enough to just put something together to say, and sometimes I definitely don't find it all.
So you're identifying particular websites that you think that would be good to promote this particular application because it fits in with the...
Not just the
You expect
website
us to believe
promote
that?
it.
At 21 years old and from out of the country and coming here for a month, you're able to determine that my stuff is interesting? Now, somebody told you go to these people who get so many hits locally on politics, right?
Well, I probably should take that attack of go for the blogs that have the most hits, but they're generally the most. I don't know. I go for the ones that are. I go for the ones.
So
that are
what drew you to my site?
Sorry.
Which of my columns drew you to my site? Because I've done 1,500 of them. You must be able to name one.
So the one about the person being appointed to the SFPD. About something, I forget the details.
The new chief of the police, you talking about? The new chief of police?
Yeah.
So what drew you to Luke's site?
Luke's site,
Fog City Journal.
Fog City Journal. Oh yeah, that was a really cool one.
He's like the reputable one.
Right. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I thought.
Fuck you.
I thought it was,
I take that as a compliment.
cool photos and
It's not an offer.
saying good things about the place. Like, it just looked like he had something interesting to say, especially about the location. All this stuff, it's,
So you
someone who just
chose
blogs
Luke.
about.
So you chose Luke because he told you about Chris Daly's place.
No, I didn't
She
actually
has
read
no
that
idea who I
on
am,
it.
Age.
I'll find out though.
She just said he said something
You
interesting.
can Google my name.
I could do that now. Or you
Yeah,
can
you
just tell
better do it in a
me.
hurry and put a pin that forgets who he is.
The only interesting thing is that Luke Thomas can't check
It's
Facebook.
on like Donkey Kong.
So I'm like Donkey Kong.
No. It's a matter of let's finish this out with some dignity and all this. I'm amazed that you have this kind of.
What's my status sector?
I'm not amazed, but it's interesting that
Jesus
there are
Christ,
programs
old man, what the
that are going out and how in the hell do you make any money off anybody like me and Tony and Chris and all this? We've never been able to make any money off of ourselves.
Well,
Who the hell do you expect to buy ads just because you have access to our work?
it's not just buying ads, so it's well, like we've already had an offer from a significant travel writer to
A significant
purchase
travel router?
a company that produces guidebooks, and I can't say which one.
So you want to show?
Badly.
You want to show?
Hey, see that guy? You want to see something cool? Look at that guy. See that guy? You ready? You ready for this?
There's his,
yeah.
there he is on the shirt.
Cool.
Lucky you didn't drop the
So-
zipper a little lower. You'd have been really
Ain't
disappointed.
Brown. If I were, I would be balling already. I don't know what the problem is.
So we are.
All I know is as soon as I left, they dumped Pettit and they got her.
We're at Chris Daly's died. He's thoroughly disrespecting a new news reporter in town. She's trying to do something positive, but Daly just keeps being suggestive and being all this. Never mind. This is Olivia. This is the H.
Bruce
Brown
Pettit is
Hour.
good. I
We
love that.
are on Pot Talk TV. Tony Dorenzo produced outfit, and we're here. It's Friday. It's April the 29th. April and September. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. It has to do with my robot programming and all that stuff. Sorry to mess it up, but I still don't understand how you're going to make money if all of us give you the copyrights of all our film and all of our everything.
No copyright. We don't want your copyright.
How are you going to get anybody to pay for anything that we do? We can't even pay attention to each other in this bar.
So it would be out of a large range of tours, people could start charging for them.
A larger Anchoruis?
Sorry?
You said it would be like a larger Anchoruis and people would charge for it?
A larger range of tours. My accent's
larger
mixed up.
range of tours. Didn't you hear what I heard?
So once we have all these collected, you have all these tours to choose from. So people are going to choose a tour that they want to do, and everyone's going to have different opinions. Like everyone wants something different. We know that people don't actually want
It's
the
a
same
video tour.
experience.
Video tour.
It's an audio tour. So
That's
it's more
pretty
like the real
complicated.
life.
That's pretty complicated.
Well, I can show you if you like. It's actually really simple.
Nah, it's too much trouble.
No, I'll definitely show you. So, so we have, out of all these tours, you go to Fisherman's Wharf and it's really great, but it's so touristy. No, I don't. It's so touristy, and the real places to go see in San Francisco aren't the ones that all the pamphlets and the guidebooks tell you to go to. It's the interesting places like coming here and meeting interesting people, or checking out the Mission District and seeing what's...
You just did a thing on that, and you can use this anytime you want, because you'll have it up within a few hours.
I'll give you my card so
folks,
you can sign.
this is an H. Brown's eye tour with Olivia what?
Henderson.
Olivia Henderson, and we're in San Francisco, California. I'm a retired school teacher, special ed teacher. I taught the most gangster of all kids. I was a firefighter, and I was in the Navy and worked with the SEALs. I'm a typical San Franciscan in that I was weird where I came from, but I'm boring here, and that's why we all came here. This town is full of people like me, and that's what drew Olivia and her company to me. If you want to do a tour led by H. Brown, the first place you start is Chris Daly's bar. It's a 1655 market. You better get here quick because he only has a 20-month lease. Chris is... I beg your fucking pardon?
Pouring out his business.
Now let her finish her pitch.
So you can find the app in the App Store. It's called iTourU. So ITOURU. And Google it online if you want to find out more about it. And yeah, it's interesting to have a try and see what... It's fun publishing tours, I think. So are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we have the app here. So this is iTourU.
So you got this ready to go right now, right? What we just did?
I don't, because I wasn't recording it, but he does. So we have this passport. We have an activity feed that would load soon. So you can see if you're following people, kind of like Twitter, you can see if someone just did a tour, you can see if they created one, if they liked a particular one.
So what would happen, what you're looking at is a tourist comes in and hits iTours. I tour you, and then they try to figure out what they're going to do that day.
Well, the way you do that, so we've got this.
You're a ENET
concierge.
That's where they tell you where to get laid, where to go to drink, where to go.
So what you do is you pull it out of location. This tells me what's around me.
You need to understand what a concierge is.
Concierge?
Yeah, there you go.
That's the one. We say it a bit different, I think. So we have...
That's because you're wrong.
Oh, right. So we have tours based on where you are. You have one day that's a tour starts a kilometre away, 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.7. So if you're a tourist, you can just see what's nearby. You can pull it out. You can also search for words like places.
And then they have like a blurb like me or Chris or something.
Yep.
Announcing where the place is.
So you have
that's
something like
complicated.
this is sort of the list of tours, and you've got the fish review Lehman. It's got a description of the tour, a description of who he is and what the tour is about.
It has nothing to do with our work.
This is just an example of someone else's, so you would say whatever you want in the description of the tour.
So there's no link to our site.
Yeah, you can put a link to your site in the text if you like.
Oh, I don't want to.
So here you have the map, you have the stops on the map, and you start a tour. And you can either see it like this list, it pops open like that, you've got an image, audio starts playing, you've got the map. So you can go into that and you can have stop 1, you can go right to where you want to be. And you know that's where you want to be in this track, because that's what the artwork is talking about, as an example.
So the people that pay your fees are foreign tourists?
Locals as well. This is for anyone. This is for me travelling somewhere else in Australia even that's local, or it's a local that wants to get to know the place
You listen to
as well.
this?
No.
And then to create a tour, it's really easy. You just go add tour, add stop. Here we are. I can start recording. I'm say I'm here in Daly's Tavern with some very interesting people, and we're talking about a lot of stuff that includes politics and.
And we're waiting for a raid to go down here from the DEA.
Oh,
because they discovered the grow in the attic.
The grow.
See?
So we have, we can just record the audio, tag the location.
Well,
and then we can add a photo.
That's why you don't get as much money.
Whatever we want.
That's why you're a lousy stick.
So what is the platform?
It's like an audio tour guide, but for anything.
It's an audio tour guide?
Yeah. So location base.
Gotcha. What is it called?
$200. That's more than 10%.
Yeah.
So then you have that.
But you didn't take it.
I should have taken less, right? I should have negotiated for less and then been given a percentage to the agent who got me
The
less.
tours that are around us, how far they are away.
I haven't gotten anything.
Details, you can just
I'm
sort
not
of
worried
preview
about
the tour.
anything.
It's got a bit of an
I'm going to make all my money off Olivia.
share, a map.
Gotcha.
She's
And
gonna
then you
fire
start,
you in the
I
first
can either
week.
download the tour.
So I should create tours and have them